Hey, what's up, guys? Do we need to do that first? Hold on. There you go, win one. So I actually need to do some updates. Let's see. Items found. Week 3. Alright, so on that, I'm going to have to change things up. So we need to decide um, Saturday or Monday. I'm actually got some stuff came up for Sunday. So I can't be on Sunday. I can either do Saturday or Monday. What do y'all think? Let's see, what did I get last night? I got a High Lords. I got Amara's 29. And I got Racks. I got those three things in 1 hour. Yeah, there's a grandfather. Can you get that in ethereal? Can it? No, it's indestructible. That's what I thought. What's up, Tommy? So, yeah, so we need to decide when to do it. I figure Saturday might be a better day, so we'll have to decide. Well, I do have, let's see. What's up, hamster? Tommy, it's wind one. I got some light sunders. There's a 77. There's a 75. I'm going to keep the 72. And I found a physical. And I found another cold. I got a better cold, so I could drop this 88 cold. What's up, Josh? So yeah, check it out. 29 Maras. What did I do with the Iraq? Oh, I haven't even ID'd it. We got an Iraq. Struck cold at 4:30. What you mean, man? I got a perfect monarch. That's kind of cool. Spartan, what's up, brother? We're just getting started, man. Oh, you got SOJ for your first one? That's pretty cool. I'm not sure what to do with this monarch, though. I don't really have a use for it. I guess I can make another spirit and just stick it in that place, but I don't know. I don't. I can make a key mule. Hold on. Here's another towel. Don't need the towel. Chris, these are yours. I don't know why I have that. I'm not going to use that. I don't need the Babas. I don't think I'll have time to make a barbarian this season. No idea why I have that. I'm gonna keep this High Lords. Is High Lords the play for the Smiter? Yeah, I dropped two. I don't know if they're still here. Who picked up the Light Sunders? People organizing already. There's that coal one I dropped. Wait, I don't have room. What are we doing? Now, Hamster, I'm not taking these for myself. Are you doing a giveaway? Decent Hodo. Alright, hold on. Let me make a mule real quick. Yeah, not a problem, Hamster. Let me just make a mule. We'll take keys and other stuff. Let's see. Create. Nope, 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 nope. That's bad. Can't use numbers? For some reason I thought you could use numbers. Season. Well, let's do this. Yeah, anything on the ground you could just grab. Hey Josh, if there's not a lightning one, I got you. I still got one I could give you. Oh, cool, cool. All right, they were all decent. I think it was 77 and a 75. Over to the side, Hamster. I'm on my mule. Yeah, I see you. Cool. Alright, has anybody got keys? I could grab keys if you're sitting on any. What level did you get to, Jerry? Oh, you left already. What level did you get your druid to? We could do this as well. We can move these keys. Just down here for now. Setting 2. Jesus, man. Yeah, I think I got one. Yeah. Here, Hamster. Man, stuff got scooped pretty quick. There was a lot more than that down here. I just saw that, Tommy. Progress on what? Your setup? Hey, Josh. I might give the Iraqs away Sunday. What is it? Here's an FCR ring. I don't really have a use for it. I'm only going to play the sorc and a paladin up until D4. So the Arax might be up for grabs. I don't think that's really going to be the play for any of my characters. Yeah, Car, it is, dude. Key farming's a pain. But I've been having some pretty good luck gearing the sorc up. In fact, I think I'm about to level. I just got one yesterday, Car. So I got the I wanted a little bit more gear because my resistor's still kind of bad, but I'm getting close. A couple more levels, I think I'm good. I'm at 85. I'm about to hit 86, so we're doing okay. What's the terror zone? We'll try it. Population-wise, this ain't it. Plus quill rats. Might as well hit this level, though. Look at them things. I was trying to remember, though, does character level come into the equation for the crafting? I don't remember. I know the amulet level made a difference. I don't remember if character level was worked into the equation for the crafting. Hey, what's up, Azeki? What's going on, man? Average of the I thought that was the case, but I wasn't 100% on that. So I need to do a little more and make some space. Density and blood more, ain't it? Let's go pack hunting, I guess. Almost good. Yeah, Zeki, I've actually pulled my amulets from terror zones. I haven't gambled them. That was close to being a good charm right there. Hey, what's up, Janitha? Really, Josh? What are you playing? Are you playing a sorc? I actually went all the way through solo playing Blizzard Fire or Blizzard. What I play? Fireball. Fireball. Actually, was pretty easy. Light Sin. With the Sunder, you should be able to get through it. Yeah, with that Light Sunder, you shouldn't have any problems now. I can see that being difficult because you'll probably get at least one that's lightning immune, but with the Sunder, it should be okay now. I'm better off farming chaos. This is weak. What is it? 4 or 5 packs on the map? I think I'm gonna just farm chaos. Oh, did you just get a Grizz shield? I don't think I've ever actually had that drop. I've had the other 3 pieces, armor obviously, but I've had the helmet and the weapon drop multiple times, but I haven't had the shield drop. Not necessarily need, it'd just be cool to scratch it off my grail. Oh, it dropped in Den? That's actually kind of crazy. I don't even go in there. Because it's the end, what's his face, the end zombie that's the only pack in there, so it kind of sucks. This is like your initial terror zone just getting started. Yeah, we'll kill this last pack. I'm just gonna go to chaos. Sad. I want to hit this level. Should be able to grind this pretty easy now. Bartux. Yeah, Josh, for sure, man. I hear you, JW. And it's ethereal. The crap. Still Garbo, right? It rolled low ED anyways. Yeah, that light sunder makes it easy peasy. With a Bartux? Well, you're speaking a foreign language to me, man. I know nothing. I know we did the Blade Sin thing as the meme build, but I mean, if you want it, I'll pick it up. Okay. Ain't nothing but a thing. Ethereal Bartox. Yeah, it did roll low, unfortunately. So we had a Mephisto Tear Zone kind of late last night. So I farmed. I got the Iraqs, the High Lords, and the Maras in like an hour in the Mephisto Tear Zone. Hey Bob, what's going on, man? Yeah, see how much faster it is already, just going up a couple of levels. Of course, I get the +2 skills off the Mara, so that ups the damage. Yeah, Mephisto paid me last night. I'll say that for sure. High Lords, 29 Maras, and an Iraq. 1 hour. And I think he dropped one of my Light Sunders. Or maybe it was the 75 Cold Sunder. I got a Sunder off of him as well. Yeah, for 1 hour, that's a lot. Yeah, for sure. Oh, I also got. I didn't pick it up. The unique version of the Vampire Fang. What is it, Nosferatu's? I didn't even keep it, but I got a Nosferatu as well. It's actually kind of a rare drop. You don't see it too often. Yeah, all solo. It was a crazy 1 hour. I haven't had that kind of luck in a while. mean, I grinded a decent amount of levels. We had a, I think there was a Chaos Sanctuary yesterday evening as well. I didn't get anything, but I grinded out a level out of it.
Not even death can save you from me.
I could try doing some key runs now. I just leveled. I don't have to worry about dying and losing a lot of XP. I got the Nature's Peace. Hey, what's up, Liam? I know Josh was looking for one, Joe, but I hooked him up with one I found. I've actually found 3 Light Sunders. Alright, let's see. What do we... I got a F... Yeah, I can't... What can I do? I could put on... I don't really want to ID the Iraq, though. We'll just do that. We'll put the Nature's Peace where the Nagel is. So I still have my 105. And we'll key farm a little bit. See how this... I hadn't actually done any key farming yet. There's that tuck. So Zeki, are you on where you can grab that right now? Hey, what's up, Wimpy? Okay, hold on one second. Looks like I need to do some cubing as well. Well, first thing, yeah, I might clear my inventory out first. Let's, I'll be in win 1, Ezeki. In the lobby. Somebody needs a filler charm. This is not a re-rollable charm. This is just a 40 lifer I had stuck in my inventory just to hold. It's not re-rollable. It's not high enough. There's stealth. I don't need that. Crown of Thieves. Don't need that. Nice. I swear. I mean, I like to see that drop just to scratch it off my list. Yeah, it's still re-rollable. It's just you can't get the 45 life on it. Yeah, Liam. I mean, yeah, you can roll a skiller for it, but if you're gonna roll skillers, nah, I'm gonna find one. I have a lot of luck with Hawses. I'm willing to bet I pull one here pretty soon. Yeah, I hear you, Zeki. Where are you at? Oh, wait. Yeah, it'd help if I picked it up, wouldn't it?
Thanks.
Yeah, probably need to do a little bit of crafting, get some space out. Um, yeah, no run walk. No. I still have lore on, waiting for that Shaco drop. All right, so I should switch that to just a P Topaz helmet. Be honest. What should we do first? I mean, it's not like it's hurt me a ton. I found the Iraqs, I found the High Lords, I found the 29 Moras. Um, I found Chanseys, another pair of Chanseys finally. Nah, man, I'll find one. It'll drop. I found four. I was complaining about Sunders, but I've had like 4 or 5 drop in the last couple of days. Um, uh-uh. No. No, hamster. It's not how it works, man. You should be in here long enough to know. Uh-uh. Um, I don't know why in the world that's in my inventory. I don't need that. This was kind of cool. This is a perfect 4-socket Monarch. It's 15 ED. Oh, shaft stop if anybody needs that. I found a lot of stuff last night. I need to craft a little bit. Yeah, it's. I might. I don't know yet. I dropped that. It got that last night too. Jawa or Griffins. Nothing major. Just a Jawa or Griffins. You think that's even tradable? It's just still a spirit base. All right, what do we need? What do we need here? I need to get. How many nefts do I have? We could do some gloves real quick. I thought I had more nefts than that. Well, I'm about to do some key runs, so I'll probably pick some up. I could do this. Phoenix. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I didn't think about lit. Yeah. Oh no, I found one a Trang last night too. Let's put that up on the board. I found a lot of stuff last night. It was actually kind of crazy. Trang count. 1. Nah. Can Liam said he's making one for you. Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, it is. I don't have it on this one. It is a 15-15. That's true. It is a 15-15. It's actually a perfect base. Perfect, perfect. Alright, Neff. I need to get some amulets. Huh. I might have to look at that actually. I don't. I'm not gonna make a phoenix. I might. Yeah, it might be worth just trading off. Let's gamble a couple gloves just to make some space.
Greetings.
I know this is kind of a long way around, but I don't feel like moving stuff around. Let's see, and then we just need Neff, that, and that. Perfect crushing blow. One more. Neff, jewel. Got the 20 IAS, no skills. Alright. Yeah, any of the end game fire builds will try and rock a Phoenix. Yeah, there's a ton of uses for it. Alright, so what should we do? We're gonna try a few key runs real quick. But yeah, it is a 15-15. I don't normally don't pay attention to that durability, but it is a 15-15 base, so it's perfect. Hmm. Maybe something we need to trade off. All right. Oh, that's nice.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, I'll actually have to get the waypoint to Neelathot. Dang, really, Liam? I wouldn't have really thought that valuable. I guess I need to look at it more. Is that a perfect roll? Oh, it was 11. We got time to mess with them ghosts. Charm rune. I just want to see a Shaco drop. Open the portal. What'd she give me?
Could this be a trap?
remember if there was a... I think we talked about this. I'm pretty sure there's not a method to this, is there? I know the pattern from 2 onward. Let's check this way first. It's not this one. I don't know where the hallway normally spawns on except the one map. Is that a gold chest? That was anticlimactic. Alright, that's the way down. That means this is the... Okay, this is the one that goes this way. Right. Should be the big one. Where's that? Right in here somewhere? There it is. There we go. Shaco. They do have it in D4, right? Shaco is a thing in D4. That was confirmed. I knew as soon as I jumped on that spider. Hey, what's up, Bob? Oh, that's so annoying.
The destruction of...
Bob, did you see what they did to Overwatch? Probably should kill these packs just to get some rejuve. Build stuff. What did I miss? Is that a pack? Yeah, we'll kill that pack. Give me some pots. In the right zone? Black Marsh. missed the left turn. It's right there. Dang it. So what do y'all do on your first Nelothok runs of the season? Y'all clearing everything or just diving in? Because I just dove in and got me killed. Of course, it was pretty dense in there. Give me rejuves. I got Nature's Peace. Didn't help. Well, I mean, you know, you're still gonna get the one-off kills from the Merc, and I think that's what happened. Get in.
Yes?
I mean, I could do that, but I need the mana right now. I need that insight. That's the trade-off, right? Oh wait, he just died. I need him though. Let's see how fast the mana goes. See? I mean, I could chug mana pots, but I'd rather not.
Not enough mana.
We'll just chance it.
Need some help?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a thought. You could put like a low-level insight on him. You still get the mana regen, but he doesn't actually kill anything. Could do it that way. That's actually not a bad idea. Because I don't really need him to be killing anything anyways. We did at least get the waypoint. Alright, we'll do this. That's the one thing about Blizzard. It just misses so much.
Your power was no match for mine.
Prayer. So that's the cure helmet, right? That's not a bad idea.
Good afternoon.
Well, I need what's it? IO. I'll look it up. Cause yeah, I never really used that helmet that much. Something to think about. I know that's become more and more of a kind of a meta build for mercs, is to use that setup. So what we need is a tear zone to switch to like tower. That'd be kind of nice. That's right. You go to a different. You go to the prayer merc. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was thinking. I wanted. I'm still. I'm so used to going to the frost or holy freeze. Yeah, holy freeze aura. But it's not really that necessary now. The holy freeze aura goes back to like OG D2 days. Everybody ran the holy freeze. It's just I like default to it without even thinking about it. Yeah, we might look at that because I just need a three socket helmet. I think I probably pick one up randomly. He will leave a life leech on the helmet because I'm running towels right now, but I don't think that's that big a deal. Might test that out. As far as insights go, it's I got a pretty sick roll on the Ethereal Thresher. We got the 17 meditation roll on it. I think the ED roll is kind of junk. I don't remember what the cap was on insight. What was it? I got, it's 206, but it's a weird number, right? Like 225 or something. I don't remember what the ED roll on insight was. But the 17 med is, I think that's max. Pretty sure it is. All right, let's try this. Oh my god, so much stuff. This one's so bad. I'm just leaving. that was such a bad map. That had the witches, the
Hello.
vipers. Oh my god. Yeah, the Ethereal GT is so hard to put your hands on though. I mean, it is a rare drop, a rare base to get. Thresher's usually decent enough. I'll go with a Cryptic Axe. That's kind of my go-tos for bases, elite bases. I don't even really put the GTs on the list because they're such a pain in the butt to actually find. Yeah, Bob, that's a crazy find if you put your hands on one, ethereal one. Yeah, the hamster, that's actually crazy luck. I found the thresher just on the ground for socket. I didn't even have to try and socket it. It actually picked it up that way, which was kind of cool. I don't know why I'm killing all this. Oh, it's going to be up here, isn't it? It's going to be the 3 rights. Yep. Mancatcher is a good one to hold on to, yeah, for a Infinity base. I haven't actually made an Infinity for myself since Season 1? I'm pretty sure I didn't have one in Season 2. I think I made one in Season 1. That was pretty fun running the, when I borrowed that self-wheeled Infinity with the Trapper. That's actually a lot of fun. Mosaic is okay. It's kind of fun, but I don't know. I kind of like the Trapper with the Infinity. If I was to do another Assassin, that's probably be the build I went with. That was a blast. Literally. Yeah, it was a brandy stock one. Yeah, dude, it was so much fun. Somebody had one and let me borrow it just to test it out because I had leveled up my assassin as trap. So I borrowed the brandy stock Infinity self-wheeled for the Trapper. Dude, that is so fun. So fast too. It's not Javazon fast for cows, but it's up there. It's pretty quick.
Seek.
I could use a Charm Shako for this. Oh, really? Hamster, is it still there? I actually made my first YouTube videos like with it was World of Warcraft. I think I made just one or two. I did like a World of Warcraft video where we took oh, it's Tristram again. We did like a 10 hunter Warsong Gulch runs. And it was back when you could use actual other people's music for like well, no, they still, you don't get copyright striked, but they would, like, if there was ever any revenue, they would take it. But I don't remember what song I put on it. Some rock song. And I did a Warsong Gulch video. And that was my short-lived initial YouTube career. In like 240p or something. It was It was so bad. Yeah, we're on countdown now, though. What's today? Today's the 18th. We're less than 2 weeks out on D4. Don't kill me. There's our first key. Completed what run in 3:30? What you talking about, hamster?
Hello.
See,
If y'all are key running, do y'all kill everything? Or you do like this and just jump past? It's hard to run past a ghost, but it tends to piss me off more than help because they always die off platform.
for my homeland.
Oh. Mike, you don't know the hotkey thing? I'll show you. I got a hotkey, so you can just switch like this. If you go into options, under controls, heraldic cube, just set it to whatever key you want. As long as it's in your inventory, you can hit that hotkey and it'll just open it. What's up, Jordan?
Good afternoon.
What are you talking about, man? This helm is great. Why are you hating on the helmet? Dude, this thing has carried me from all the way in normal. blocking that door. I heard a ting. I have to go look. Okay. Oops. Yeah, Mike, that hotkey for the cube is a big time saver for sure. They added. When did they add that? It was in a. It was a D2R ad. I don't remember when they did it. It might have just been in 2.4. I don't think I've actually ever seen anybody put a CTA in a war axe. I've seen the double axes. I've seen military picks. I've never seen anybody use a war axe. Nah, I'm going to keep it in this ugly pot helm just because Jerry don't like it. '90s dance, yeah, that's not ever going to be on my listening. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good music from the '90s, but dance music was not on my list. just, just block, just tape it across that top part of the screen. Yeah, both said it. That's funny. Y'all both hit the same song at the same time. Jesus, man. Holy crap. That's hysterical. Oh God, that I'm trying to block that movie out of my mind now. No, dude, Jerry, I can't, man.
Hello.
What was going on? Where was I at in the '90s? So my wife and I got married in '89. I don't know. I think I was getting into my Metallica stuff then. Metallica. Who else was around the '90s? That's when grunge was getting hot. I wasn't that big. Soundgarden I enjoyed. Soundgarden, Alice in Chains was kind of. I was never that. Well, I can't say that. I did enjoy some Pearl Jam. But Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, New Kids on the Block. No. Dude, Jerry, my wife was there with me on music, man. We were listening to the same stuff. What's up, Cranky? What's going on, buddy? Um, God, what was this? What was the other? There was four like major grunge bands. Stone Temple Pilots was the fourth one. I was kind of into that. Stone Temple Pilots had some good stuff. No, the dance music stuff definitely wasn't on my playlist for sure. They're Nirvana. Aaron, I was wondering about you, man. I was going to ask about you yesterday. See if anybody had heard anything. Grats, dude. Everything go okay? No, Cranky, not worse music. No, 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 man. I will always be supportive of 80s hair band music. I don't care what people say. I loved a lot of it. You are not going to tell me otherwise. Well, Aaron, that's definitely a good thing, dude. I fanboy pretty hard whenever some old 80s rock comes on, man. I'm all about it. Shut up, Jordan. Yeah, Hamster, yours is a little wider than mine. I've never been a techno guy. There was never a point in my life where techno ever I thought was good. Early hip hop I could do. I mean, and we're talking like, Beastie Boys, Run DMC. I mean, the old stuff. Hamster, I have. I delved into, and it was more of a kind of a meme thing, but it turned out a lot of it was like really good. Was when I started seeing like, there was this kind of onslaught of the female metal bands, but some of them are really good. Which kind of spun me off into some other stuff. And no, I'm not a fan of baby metal. That one I couldn't do. The band's tremendous, but just them fronting it was just, I couldn't do it. Whoa, stop hitting me. My there was a time where, like Limp Bizkit's first album,
Good day.
I actually enjoyed it. Def Leppard, yeah, Def Leppard was. Incubus, I did a little. I did enjoy some Incubus. Sublime, not as much. But I don't know what it was about Limp Bizkit's first album. We played the hell out of it. It was kind of funny. I think that rap rock thing was kind of new at that point, so it was a little different. Yeah, I've heard of Testament. Testament's a little. They're kind of hard. That's more my son's style. He loves that really hard metal. I'm okay with it. It's one of them got to be in kind of a mood for type of thing. Got to be kind of pissed off about something. Yeah, Eric, that's what I mean. It was like it was kind of at the beginning of the rap rock thing, so it was kind of new. Um, yeah, it did turn kind of memey later on, but like I said, the first album, I actually had a lot of fun with it. I enjoyed it. I could do Tom Petty for sure. Yeah, that was a one-off, Jerry. No, that was a one-off, man. And that could have been what was behind kind of the Limp. I don't think Limp Bizkit was kind of the first one that did like the same person doing the rap and then singing and back and forth. But the Run DMC Aerosmith collab was that was kind of a one-off thing, and it could have been what kind of spun the idea. But that was in the '80s, wasn't it? I remember it being on MTV a lot when they actually did videos. So yeah, that was a ways back. Weezer. I remember the name. I can't pinpoint a song on Weezer. There was a couple that were kind of mainstream. I don't remember what they were though. I'd probably recognize if I heard it. Look at all the stuff in here. I can't even see Neil up.
Thanks.
Ah, I hit the wrong button. Judgment Night soundtrack. I can't place that. Judgment Night. What is that?
What is it?
I'm not placing what that is, Ezeki. Buddy Holly, Car, you're just going into a whole different era. That's what, 50s? 60s? What was Buddy Holly? 60s? Oh, okay. I thought you were just spitting out an artist. That's funny. Oh, really, Zachy? I don't remember that soundtrack. Car just threw me for a loop there. that's, that's actually kind of funny. Did we have a flip in the tear zone? Oh, that's right. It's Tristram. I think I have Weezer mixed up with Seether. Seether had actually some good stuff. I think I'm getting those two mixed up. Raising a boy. Oh my God, Aaron. I don't know. What stage of life are we talking? Yeah, the social media thing's going to be the biggest. I do have Bob Seger's. I did have, when CDs were a thing, I did have Bob Seger's greatest hits. Okay, Eric. One Rage after Limp Bizkit, though? I don't remember the timeline. Tommy, I wouldn't disagree with that. They had the one LP that was, yeah, it was good though. But yeah, and I actually saw them live a couple times. And let me tell you, that's the most boring rock show or rock performance you can. The lead singer from Seether, during their performance, they were opening for somebody. I don't remember who it was. He literally said nothing the whole show, his whole set. It was literally so boring. Aaron, this is your second child, though, right? Yeah. Only thing, man, dude, I don't envy anybody that has to raise a child these days. It's crazy. I wouldn't want to do it. Some pots. Yeah, for him. I only had the one son, but he graduated 2008. He graduated 2008. Um, and the social media thing hadn't really taken off to the point it is now. Cell phones were a thing, but not like they are now. So it was, even back then it was a little simpler, and that wasn't that long ago, but it was definitely a lot simpler than it is now. Things are just crazy now. Everything's crazy. Oh, code room. That's nice. Always take a code room. Ooh, an Aria. I didn't even see it. Yeah, daycare. Let me tell you, when I had my son in daycare, it was $200 a month. We got a 5. That's nice. That's a good one. Almost perfect ED, which not that big a deal. It's a 5%. Is it 3 to 5? It's 3 to 5, isn't it? That's pretty nice. That's a good one. Three to 6. Okay, okay. For some reason, I was thinking 5 was the max. Still good. Still a good one. It's list worthy. I didn't even see it. It had dropped down here. So we just found a sick R-It's. And a co-room. Man. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't envy anybody that has to raise a child these days. I'm already worried for my grandchildren, and they're 0 and 2.
Greetings.
Yeah, Josh. I mean, dude, I've been having some good drops here. I'm gonna put that on the list. It's 5%. Hey, Dennis, what's going on, buddy? Hamster, it's, I mean, obviously media is going to play it up a lot more than it probably is, but it's not great. I'll put it that way. There are a lot of issues with school systems, but there always been to some extent or another. It is kind of crazy. My sister lives in Virginia. She lives in Richmond, and she said it's terrible there. She's got 3 kids in the school system right now. Okay, let me just stick out that in Countess. Yeah, Aaron, that's 100%. I would agree with that. It's just a machine, rubber stamping them out the door. Oops. I mean, I hate to keep going back onto it, but I mean, when I was in school, you know, middle school and high school, I mean, we had classes that they just don't teach anymore. We got to kill all these ghosts. I mean, the trades is just such a viable option for a lot of young men, and they just don't even talk about the trades anymore. I mean, you can make a lot of money as a plumber or an electrician or a welder, any of that stuff, but it's not even considered almost. I've only gotten 1 terror key so far. Yeah, to me, and I guess I'm not one of those that'll say that the arts or humanities, those things don't have a place. They do. But I feel like it's kind of weird because, like, I went back to school when I was 40 for my computer science degree, and I feel like some of the STEM degrees need to be just condensed. If you're going into the STEM fields, I feel like it should be just like a 2-year program. You come out with certifications as well, that sort of thing. Even in like the computer science stuff, when I graduated and went to the workforce, there wasn't a lot of usable information that I came out of school with, even with a STEM degree. And the people I went to work for didn't even need, they didn't even ask for a degree. Well, now the first job I got was just some big corporation, and they just wouldn't take anybody unless they had a 4-year degree. But like my main job, the one I stayed at the longest, they didn't care. It was more about aptitude than your degree. Jeb, it's one of them things, because yeah, they forced us into 2 semesters of calculus, which is, I get it to an extent if you're going into computer science and you're going to come out with, there was like multiple branches. One was business. I went the business route. If you're going into computer science with the, if you're going to go in the science direction, like you're going to get into AI learning, that sort of stuff, the math portion of that does come into play. But if you're going into computer science and you're going to go the business route where you're going to be dealing with networking and all that kind of stuff, no, it's not really that necessary. The way that stuff's handled can be fine-tuned a lot. It's so just bloated with bureaucracy. I saw a study, I'll have to look that back up, about how much the administration in school systems has grown versus like the number of professors, that sort of thing. Oops. And it's crazy. It's like the administration in the schools has grown by just like exponentially, like 300 and 400% more administrators for the same amount of faculty. It's crazy. F dodgy. I don't know about that one.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. When the government started guaranteeing student loans was when that bloat got way bigger. Because the money was guaranteed. They were going to, the school was going to get its money no matter what. So, I mean, they bloated the tuition rates. By adding just administrative costs. I mean, the quality didn't get any better. I don't know what, for example, do remittance. I don't know what that is, Hamster. What's remittance? I will say it was kind of, so I went to college when I graduated high school. I went back to college when I was 40. And I gotta be honest, I had a blast. I had a ton of fun going back to school when I was 40. I just enjoyed the classes more. I hated just going to class when I was 18, but going to class when I was 40 was just fun. Oh yeah, there's no admittance. They kind of fake it. I mean, I feel like some of the more prestigious schools still have some standards they have to apply, but most state colleges, nah, they take whoever can get in, whoever's graduated high school, basically. Hamsters in Hong Kong. It's early in the morning for him. I'm just farming some pots. Oh, really, Liam? They real have strict standards for admission. The U.S. doesn't anymore. It used to be. Aaron, 100%, dude. 100%. And I will say, and of course this was 2008, so it wasn't as bad. It was kind of a thing, you know, they talk about, you know, how woke the colleges are nowadays. And even in 2008, it was kind of, it wasn't in the forefront, but it was kind of a thing people talked about. But it wasn't near as bad as I thought it was going to be. The only thing when I went to school back when I went back to school at 40, the one thing I ran into that just blew my mind. There was it wasn't a demonstration. There was, what do you call it? It was just a display. It was a Greenpeace. There was just a group of the Greenpeace had come to the college to set up their display and talk to students and stuff. And the funniest, and it just blew my mind. It made my eyes roll so hard. So this Greenpeace tractor trailer, like a full-blown tractor trailer parked at the college, engines running the whole time. Big, like the side of the truck was like the Greenpeace banner and logo and all this stuff, and they had tables set up next to it. But they literally pulled in with a tractor trailer. I walked up to their table, and I couldn't even talk to them. I was just looking at this truck going, I'm trying to square this, and this is not making any sense to me. You're driving a tractor trailer promoting Greenpeace. And I just walked off. I just couldn't. It was making my head hurt. It was, yeah, Dennis. It was the same principle, right? I mean, does that make any sense? But that was really the only like activist type thing I ran into. No, I take that back. Of course, you have to take the electives, right, to get your degree. I actually finished my 4-year in 3 years, but I had to take a civics type course. So I took American government. I went into that class fully expecting to argue with that professor every day. And don't get me wrong, I did. Because here's like Obama was elected in 2008, right? That's when I started school. So when I took this class, it was 2009 or 10. So at that point, we're right in the middle of the Obamacare legislation trying to be passed. My professor was an advisor to one of she came in from South Carolina. She was an advisor to one of the Democratic congressman or woman, I don't remember, at the time. So as you can imagine, the topic came up. And I went in kind of guns blazing. I like to argue anyways, so I took that class just to argue. I like arguing. My wife hates it, but she knows that about me. I like to argue. And I went into that class to argue. Dude, it was painful in that class with the other students. It was painful. But it was one of the most fun classes I took when I went back to school. Because the professor, she was like hard left, but she actually appreciated me pushing back, which was surprising in and of itself. Because you hear the memes about how the college professors are. She enjoyed the arguments to the point where sometimes she would actually tell me to stop so some of the other students can chime in, and they would never have anything intelligent to say, and then when we go back at it again. She actually brought in I think it was a writer for Time magazine. She brought him in for one of the classes, and I gotta be honest, I had that guy spitting and sputtering. I don't think he was ready. I think he came in just because he got the typical questions. Jerry, I enjoy that kind of stuff. I do. What's up, Turtle? Because I think he came in thinking he was just, because there were like some of the students just asked him like just really basic stuff, and I'd been following it quite a bit, so I was kind of I knew the topics, and so he kind of wasn't ready for it, and I could see the professor kind of off to the side, kind of smiling about it. and don't get and I yeah. She actually, at the end of the semester, actually called me into her office, and we just had a quick conversation. She actually thanked me for putting up opposing ideas, I thought that was awesome. I do enjoy like watching like a lot of the videos of the debate stuff. I don't think I'd be quick enough on my feet for a lot of that. I mean, I think I think I could hold my own, but some of those guys, they're so fast. It might just be the old age. Shadow, of course. Aaron, I did notice that in class. I did, and that's like I said. This is going all the way back to 2008 to 11, and it was like that. It was kind of painful. Like I enjoyed the philosophy class. That class to me was a lot of fun. Do we even need to keep that? Anybody want a shadow skiller? I'll throw that on the ground. Jerry, do you listen to anybody in particular for like debate stuff? or do you watch any of that stuff? Barca. That's a whole nother topic, dude. I watch some of those videos and they just leave me laughing so much. What are there any particular podcasts you watch? I used to watch Rogan on a fairly regular basis. I just kind of fallen off of it. I watched Tim Pool for a little while, but he's kind of become redundant. So he's kind of saying the same stuff over and over. So I kind of lost interest in that. Josh knows. I actually watch a lot of Destiny, who's actually he's extremely progressive, but I actually kind of enjoy watching his debates. He's a smart dude. Just kind of waiting for next terror zone. No, Jeb, that's what I try to do. I try to
Good afternoon.
at least find intelligent people on both sides that have, you know, they might not have positions that I would take, but at least they can articulate them in a reasonable manner. Alex Jones is getting worse. I saw him on something recently that he was just off his rocker. I think he's off his meds. Not drop me any rejuves. Yeah, Jeb, 100%, dude. I just recently I started delving into the Lex Friedman podcasts.
Hello.
That's another smart guy, but he has great interviews. Eric, 100%, man. There's just so many just people screaming talking points and don't actually even know what they're screaming. Yeah, they immediately dive into the personal stuff. I, I, I mean, honestly, like I said, like with Destiny, I don't agree with him, you know, on a lot of his positions, but he makes great articulate logical arguments, and I can at least go along with that. And he makes some strong points. I mean, I can't disagree with him on, because he really does dive into um, whatever he's going to discuss. He really puts a lot of thought into research and stuff. I think I just started watching some of his stuff, man. Because I just saw a guy, he was doing, I think it's who you're talking about. He was just doing an interview, or I don't know how old it was, with the um, sniper team, or the actual, it might have been the sniper or the spotter for the Canadian team that has like the longest shot record. He did like a long interview with that guy. It was like really interesting. I think it's that Sean Ryan that you're talking about.
Good afternoon.
I watch a lot of that stuff. Because I mean, like when I'm just farming, that's what I put like on in the background. I'll put in like a podcast or interviews or stuff like that. I usually um, have that in when I'm like farming stuff. I gotta look now. I think we're talking about the same guy, Josh. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's exactly who I was watching. Yeah, 100%. He's got some great stuff. He's started like he's like into my rotation now as some of the newer stuff I've been listening to. But that's kind of stuff I usually just have running while I'm just grinding. It feels like a little less of a waste of time if like I'm like kind of educating myself. I feel like I'm like I'm getting two things, like I'm doing some grinding on the game, but then I'm like listening to stuff and like learning, or at least expanding my my worldview a little bit. And just a lot of that stuff's just interesting to listen to, man. People's recountings of stuff like that, it's crazy. Exactly, Josh. I mean, if I could read a book and do this, I'd probably do that. I read a ton of books, but it's kind of hard to to farm and read at the same time. I guess I could do audiobooks if it came down to it. Why are you doing that with a question mark, man? That's still a thing. Josh. Well, my reading tends to be uh what I class I'm kind of all over the place. I do a lot of historical fiction. What's his name? Ken Follett. He's a great historical novelist, which actually is he keeps stuff pretty true to the history. So his a lot of his stuff is good. But then I'm all into like Tom Clancy style political drama type stuff. I read a lot of that. I think we talked about like when the Jack Reacher series came out. I had already read like all the Jack Reacher books. I don't know. I'm kind of all over the place. I'll read a lot of fantasy too. All right, we need a good terror zone. Yes, Tristram's all right. Tristram's too much hunting for a little payoff. What's that, Windhammer? Anybody need a Windhammer? Is this a good filler? Look at that strength requirement so crazy high on it. Probably not. That's too much strength. I was thinking maybe feral druid thing, but that seems like that's too high of a strength. Great iron golem. Yeah, maybe so. Just using a hustle weapon. Not for endgame though, right, Jerry? You kind of end up wanting the like the rib cracker or the tomb reaver, or like Breath of the Dying, like for endgame. I came all, yeah. But I guess the hustle into that weapon. Do you put hustle's any base, right? So you could put it in two-hander.
Hello.
Too late. You gotta be quicker. There's a decapitator base, or was somebody was talking about that? Maybe were they talking about just the unique? Oh, in a Thunder Maul? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Isn't the strength requirement on that pretty high? Oh, we got the pit. Alright, that's a good one. We're going to the pit. Nice. Wait, let me switch my ring out. Dennis, what are you talking about? Either I missed something, or it's that kid that meme with the kids, like I like turtles. Oh, where's my ring? Alright, we're going into the pit.
Ah, the monastery. On Dariel's stronghold.
I've never played a shapeshifter. white giant thresher. Which one you want to see was bowers with fanaticism. $640. Nope. I leveled fire. Well, a hybrid. Fire's kind of just whatever for me. I wish it was more viable. Like when they first made the Hydra changes, I tried to play just strict pure Hydra, and it just, I haven't tried it since the addition of Flickering Flame, but I still feel like it's just kind of okay. But I leveled as like a Blizzard Fireball build, and I got all the way through like really simple. Single target with fire is really strong. Yeah, that's the thing. With the cold mastery, the way it's working versus fire mastery, you know, cold mastery doesn't require gear for the minus resist, whereas fire, it's you have to get the gear to make it work.
Ah, the monastery on Darial's stronghold.
I mean, Flickering Flame helps. Phoenix is just so expensive. But I mean, there's gear that you can use to make it like more viable, but it's tough. Yeah, like I said, I leveled easy running a hybrid. Going the wrong way. Running a hybrid build, but Orbs are cold, just still too strong. Early. I mean, this character is all of 3 days old, 2 days old. So once we get a little gear, then fire can potentially become more viable. I mean, if you look at the stuff I actually have on this character, well, I'll show you. This is what I'm rocking. As a cold sorc, you pretty much run everything, right? Let's get rid of that. We have a lore. We just got Viper yesterday from Can. Yeah, Can gave it to me. 2 spirits, Chanseys that I found, Talbelt that I found, a Nagel that I found. This is all I just found recently. An FCR ring, War Travs that I found on the Paladin, and then the Cold Sunder I found on this character. So just that base stuff, none of this is like endgame gear. Maybe a shield. You can run anything in the game. You can't say that with fire with that level of gear. Which is unfortunate. I wish it did work. I prefer not running cold. But on a new sorc, It's just too strong not to use. You can find the gear to make the other trees more viable. Well, that's the thing, Burner. I don't have any. I don't do JSP. I've had an account on JSP since 2009, but I stopped trading on there a long time ago. I mean, cause yeah, you can, but to me that kind of takes the fun out of it. I kind of like finding my stuff and gearing up that way. I mean, I'm not 100%. I used to be 100% that way. I'm not as much now, but there's still. I mean, I could have this sorc kitted up right now. People offer me stuff all the time, and it's just not how I roll. Yeah, see, I don't even have a torch. My plan is to farm some keys up, and I got a pally already leveled up, and I'm gonna run my own torch. I think all total, like the past 2 seasons, I think we're in the neighborhood of like 400 torches we've given away, somewhere around there, about 400. And I haven't taken any for myself. Oh yeah, Eric. For sure, man. That's even if it's just shorter lived, I kind of like that for the ladder restarts. Is just the fact that for at least a little bit, the first week, you get like finding just a spirit base is kind of a big deal. I mean, it dies off pretty quick now, but at least for the first week of ladder, you get that new car smell. Yeah, it's funny. Like early part of every ladder, like socket bases tend to punch up in value for at least a little bit. One and a half. What are you talking about? Oh, you talking about all the keys we farmed to give away the torches? Yeah, it's crazy how many torches we gave away.
Ah, the monastery. On Dariel's stronghold.
Yeah, it is, Jerry. It's a lot, dude. And out of that many, we've only gotten 4 perfect ones. So what's that, 1%? Yeah, 1%. The white lacquered. I think that's the only way D4 can be successful, as D2 potentially, is they got to have some stuff in the game that's super rare, super hard to achieve. If they make stuff too simple, the game's going to die off too quick. They're going to have some stuff in the game that's just extremely hard and rare to get. Yeah, Liam. I mean, they could potentially do it. I mean, Blizzard's track record hadn't been great, so but maybe the team itself knows that. But I mean, we'll find out. But I mean, if they don't get that aspect of the game, it'll have some playability, but it's not going to have the longevity that D2 has. I mean, that's what it boils down to with D2 is just like the grind and the rarity of the stuff that comes as part of the game. But it'll be fun out of the gate. Well, from there, who knows? It'll be fun out of the gate. Yeah, Dennis, that's probably. Yeah, for sure, dude. If they added another act to this game, yeah, it would go, yeah, another 10. I think a lot of the developers discount that like players like difficulty. I mean, they've kind of tuned thing, and Activision's really bad for it. Is just tune things more and more for the casual player, which I get. But I mean, your true fan base is going to be the players that really like the difficult aspects of the game or the rarity of things. I mean, if you even look at like World of Warcraft beginning versus where it went, it started out, there was a lot of difficult aspects to the game. And now it's, I dare say it's, I mean, there's some parts of it that might be a little tough, but nowhere near like it was before. Even like Call of Duty, they have the camo grind, which just takes a lot of time, and people love it though. Well, Liam, it's kind of already there, right? I mean, at this point, it's finding that crazy rare, actual rare item that has all the best stats on it. Like everything else has been found and made. But I mean, look how long it took to get to that point. Yeah. And I think they are approaching it that way, Liam. But I think there's got to be something in the replayability that's like, as much as I hate to say, people. I mean, there's a lot of people who get into like that hardcore grind of trying to find something. They have to have that D4. And you can add that, as you're saying, like a service game. You could add stuff like that into the game that just continues that really hard grind to find whatever.
Ah, the monastery on Darial's stronghold.
Is it going camo? What's that mean? Going camo. Yeah, that whole Bud Light thing, I just don't even know what they were just thinking. I mean, they obviously weren't. Know your consumer base. It's like marketing 101. Oh, new can design is camo? They went hard the other way. No, it's not real. There's no way they made camouflage cans. Oh, Jesus.
Thanks.
That's too funny.
Thanks.
Yeah, right, Josh. Tomo Highlands. Yeah, actually, you're right, Jeb. That's actually. Why is it not? It's got crazy density. Just running from outer cloister to the pits shows you how crazy it gets. That is kind of a weird one. Why did they leave that out? Clear the rest of it first. Well, there's just a crazy amount of elite packs, champ packs, everywhere. I mean, they could just take Bloodmore out and replace it with Tomo. Because, I mean, Bloodmore literally has no density.
I can't carry anymore. overburdened.
I'm not quite high enough for this to be a... Oh, okay. Hey, Jerry. Need a charm? Yeah, right? That's a pretty good one. No, you can have it, man. I don't want anything for it. I don't really care about like the trade values and stuff. This season's going to be too short for me. Like I said, in a couple weeks I'm going to dive into D4 and play it. Probably play it at least to the end of season 4, for sure. I mean that's without a doubt. I mean from there we kind of play it by ear, but at least to the end you know time frame of about season 4 and you know, playing through on Diablo 4, we'll have a sense of what to expect with D4 from that point. Fine, I'll trade for a helmet. We'll do a helmet for the charm. It is a pretty sick charm. I mean, for a melee type build to have the hit recovery on the skiller is, you know, I mean, outside of that or life is probably like your 2 best options. It's just funny that they actually got the shapeshifter one, man, because that's what you're playing right now. I'm gonna put that on my list, though. That's a good find. Let me finish this second level, and I'll give it to you. Man, look at all them bosses.
I can't carry anymore.
Sorc's been paying off pretty quick. We've got it. She's found a lot of stuff already. Now we'll have a crazy small charm. Nope.
I am overburdened.
Shaco. I don't necessarily go like the direction of the pure damage builds. I mean, obviously Nightwings is kind of the play for like just a damage build, but I just like the magic find on the sorc. Is this game still open? No. So yeah, Shaco's fine. That's a cool find. Let's put that on the list real quick. Stop burner. There you go. Sold. Here, you can have it. He's yeah, straight to the vendor. I hear you, man. That's funny. Appreciate it, Jerry. Now Jerry doesn't have to look at the ugly pot helm. Now it's the dish rag. Oh, he definitely char-seeded it. This doesn't look any better to me, though. This looks horrible. The Shaco and D4 at least better look better. It better look better than better. That sounds horrible. It should look better than this. I don't know though. We should be able to transmog it to look like the old dish rag. That puts me at
Monastery on
179.
Darial's stronghold.
So I've been finding all that with 100 and low 100 magic find. And I've had this. The drops on my list are just from last night and today. Yeah, put the pot helm back on. I'm gonna make a pot helm with 4 or 3 topazes in it. Watch one drop now. It took me the Shaco to find a Shaco. Watch. Have any smalls left? No. Okay, good. Yeah, Jim, 100%, man. Watch. Yeah, Jeb, I found 3 in 3 hours.
I am overburdened.
All in one session. It was crazy. Only thing about this season's my best drops have been offline. I need to stop grinding unless I'm streaming. There's a brand of stop. Infinity base? No, it's ethereal.
I am overburdened.
Is anybody even playing Mosaic this season? Any of you guys playing it? I've heard more people playing Trapper than Mosaics. Another Grand Charm. Next skiller. Bam.
I am overburdened.
Let's see, 2 one's stuck. Dennis, was that purposely a D2 reference?
Ah, the monastery. On Dariel's stronghold.
That's cool.
I can't carry anymore.
I feel like the train of mobs hadn't stopped.
can't carry anymore.
Ooh, facet. Nope, that's rare. From that angle, it looked like a facet. Still hadn't found one of those yet this season.
I can't carry anymore.
Move that treachery to this merc is so much better. He dies like a tenth as much. Tomac, what's up, man? After Batman character. Does your wife know this?
Ah, the monastery. On Dariel's stronghold.
You said character, right? You didn't say villain. The Batman metaverse is definitely not my wheelhouse. I wouldn't even be able to venture a guess. Outside of Robin, somehow I doubt that's it. Oh, I thought it dropped. I saw Shaco there for a second. I was like, you gotta be kidding. That's armor.
I can't carry anymore.
Tomac. Or the penguin. I don't think Gordon's that uncommon either. That's the butler, right?
The monastery on Dariel's stronghold.
Don't judge me. I'm not that big on Batman. Oh wait, no, that's the what do you call him, commissioner or whatever? Dude, it's just so much tankier just with the treachery. Chris, probably not much, 15 minutes maybe. Oh, I didn't see your message till late, Chris. Sorry, man. I was in the middle of Chaos Terror Zone. So I was going kind of hard. I didn't see it till like a lot later. Dude, we popped on for like, I think maybe we played a handful of games. I disconnected one time and it pissed me off, and that was the end of it.
I can't carry anymore.
It kind of sucks that they only run ranked in trios. 10-ish kills. Oh, there, I saw it. Never mind. Yeah, I think we've been playing ranked a little too cautiously. I think our approach, we've been trying to go for placement instead of kills, and I think that's the wrong approach. I think kills is the better play. I mean, placement's good because there's like a natural point allotment for placement. But like if you get a kill, it's like 5 points a kill, and your team gets points if they're alive. They get like I don't even think it's assists. If your teammate gets a kill, you get like 2 SR. If you assist in the kill, you get 4, and if you get the kill, you get 5. So I think overall it's just better to go just hot drop and go for kills, and if you die quick, just reset and go again, because you don't lose SR early. So I think our approach has been kind of bad because we've been going for placement, because you do get a lot of points for placement, but I think if you're just going kills, you end up overall better. Angelic. That Tal Amy's not going to pop for me. But the problem is it's trios, so I always have like a lot of guys that want to play. So we end up like rotating games and stuff. And if it was quads, it'd be a little simpler. But I tend to get frustrated easy with the game now, so like end up playing like maybe 4 or 5 matches, maybe, before something pisses me off.
I am overburdened.
Oh, my bad, Eric. I didn't see that. Yeah, for sure, Chris. It's just, yeah, it's tough. If they'd open it up to quads, man, it'd be a lot easier. But the trios is just, that's tough. And the thing is, you don't have like the regular BR. All there is quads right now. There's no solos or duos or trios. It's either ranked or regular quads, or like the Zeki Island, whatever the island is.
Ah, the monastery.
I don't like it.
On
I don't
Dariel's
play it that
stronghold.
much. Tomac, actually, I have no idea. Yeah, I am too, man. We're getting to that point, though. It's getting close. Looks like the weather's turning. Can't see outside. It looks like it might be about to rain. Hey, what's up, Robin? What's going on, man? Yeah, yeah, sure, sure, man. So I found out today I might not be able to get my dad's records. And I think somebody mentioned it here in stream when I was talking about trying to get his commendation records, that they were potentially lost. There was a fire back that burned up a lot of the old records. I think somebody actually said that here when we were first talking about it. And it looks like his stuff might have fallen in that category. Because they are not finding anything. Is there a front coming through, Tommy? Yeah. Because one of his friends called me today, and we've been talking about it. So he's been asking around some of the old special ops people, and several have mentioned that a lot of the records were lost in that fire. I don't remember the time frame of it, but it was like in St. Louis where a lot of the archives were kept, and his stuff might be part of that. So my options are becoming limited as far as tracking some of that stuff down. Yeah, Dennis, it kind of sucks, man. There's still some options, but it's going to require a lot more in-depth digging. He suggested potentially that, like the group he was in, could potentially still have localized records. I don't know if that could be the case, though. I have to look it up, though. He said to try and find his old records. I do have his DD214s, and I might be able to track it from that point. Because he seemed to think that some of the special operations groups potentially kept some of their records separately. But it would require me trying to find somebody, like, I think in the first group, to inquire, and that's going to be a tough row to hoe. So we'll see. Because I have a feeling that stuff, I'm feeling most of that stuff just gets packed up and sent to the archives, and that's where the fire was. So, I mean, I think what they were doing was taking all that stuff and just putting it on like microfilm or something. Because it was all just paper records back then. So I have a feeling, I don't know. I don't know where the cutoff is, but I think that that's kind of the issue. I don't know if there's a way around it.
Ah, the monastery on Darial's stronghold.
But somebody had mentioned it when we were talking about it early on, that that could potentially be the case. lot of stuff. Oh, it just changed. Dang it. Well, I guess we'll finish it out. Still monster level 85 area. Just won't get asunder, but I think I'm good for those anyways. Hamster, that wasn't much of a nap, man. When I do a nap, it's like a couple hours. I can't do those 30-minute power naps. Yeah, Jeb, that's me, man. You lay down for a nap, and then suddenly it's the next morning. I've done that before. I'm not much of a napper, anyways. Oh, that has some crazy stuff on it. It's only one socket though. It's two all over the place. Looked like I think it was like skill in each tree. Yeah, Janita, but I totally get it. If I have to nap, I'm usually a goner. Liam, I can't say that I've done that. I don't know. I have a weird clock, internal clock. Like, I don't necessarily need an alarm clock. Like, if I need to get up early, I tend to just do that. It's kind of weird. Like, in my mind, I feel like I'm going to be late. And that, like, I guess, I don't know if it's like a restless sleep, but I just don't go into a deep sleep if I know I have to get up at a certain time. Yeah, Liam, exactly, dude. I do that all the time. Sleep math. I don't even know what you're talking about, Chris. But yeah, I'm like that, Liam. Like, I'll wake up like 2 minutes before the alarm goes off. Hamster's trying to give away an Oculus if anybody wants it. All right. So Sunday is off for me. I'm going to be uh, in. I'm going to something Sunday. You guys down for Saturday for our typical Sunday stream, but do it on Saturday? or push it off to Tuesday. I'll probably be streaming Saturday regardless because I'm not going to be on Sunday. So I guess we could kind of play it by ear. But I mean, we could do like the torch thing on Tuesday. Stop, Jerry. I was about to ask you, Josh. What? Well, are you about to get the boat set up? Start your season. Unless it's your wedding, Jerry. I'm just canceling that. Yeah, Buon. It's gonna be my key, just my key farmer. All right, guys. I'm done. I'm gonna go eat. Um, Janitha, y'all are crazy. I'll be on Saturday regardless. So, what's today? Thursday? Yeah, day after tomorrow. I'll be on day after tomorrow. Then we'll kind of play it by ear from there. I'll catch you guys later.